What's up guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm gonna be doing a full walk around. I'm gonna start off with the front. I'm gonna show you the alternators and what we got going on set up there. So this is the build. I call it Jeepers Creepers because it's a Jeep Liberty. And of course, you know, I got my logo here with the Jeepers Creepers guy. Instead of be eating you, you know, it stands for beating you, you know, subs. Underneath the hood, we have a stock 3.7 V6. This thing has 166,000 original miles. It runs pretty great. I only paid $500 for the vehicle, and it already came with this 370 Singer and a 320 mechman. Now this right here is where the original AC goes, but you can put an alternator on here. Now there's only one bolt actually holding this alternator on. I have an actual belt that's half an inch smaller than the factory belt, so everything works out right. And I'm charging at 15.8 to 16 volts usually. Now everything is ran, of course, with 0 gauge OFC. Now as far as my power wire run to the back, I only have a power wire running off each alternator. I have this blue wire here for the red alternator, and then I also have this black wire here for the 320 mechman, and they're both fused running over to here. And then I just have 2 runs running back from my homemade battery delete. Now I made this battery delete for about $8. I already had the wood, as you see there, says I identify the battery, and just basically just made some aluminum bus bars. And my grounds, I just have 2 grounds off of each alternator, one running to here, and then I have one each running down onto the ground itself. And then I just have a ground on my firewall to my battery delete, and then that's it. And then I have my amps are grounded off the frame in the back as well. And then, like I said, I have my 2 power wires running back. If you look right in there, it's kind of hard to see, but there's 3 ground wires. That is the grounds running for the back battery to power the amps and basically to power the whole vehicle. So you don't need grounds running all the way to the front like everybody thinks you do. As long as you got good connections and the body is, you know, a good solid body and there's not rubber garments connected to the frame, you can get a good ground back there off the chassis. Everything is running back behind my wall here. Let's take a moment to just admire the beauty and the workmanship in this wall here. You can see how everything just butts up flush with this rubber. It's really good and sealed. The wall is really well built, professionally built, and all my wires are ran. This is my power wires, and then I have just some wires running for my lights. I have some wires right here running for my lights to the relay, and then of course my speaker wires for my 9 subs running out of the box. And then there's just a hole right there on the side that's not actually part of the box. It's just to fill in the gap back there. And then that's where all the wires are coming through to the back. And as you can see, they're coming in right here on this side. Now in the back, I have 3 slapz audio shock 5Ks. 1, 2, 3. Alright. And then I have 2 village fans back here. And they're all wired in on a relay right here. That's on a toggle switch that runs the dash that also turns on my LEDs. And this is the whole thing that runs the whole Jeep and the 3 5Ks. and my door speaker amps. I'll show you those in a minute here. It's a 96 amp hour FEM bank. It's a lithium bank. I built it with a buddy of mine. We built it, assembled it, I made the box, and then I have I have 4-gauge wires here running to my slapz mini. This is the grounds, and then I also have the 4-gauge OSC power wires running the minis as well. This right here is the two 4-channel amps that's running my doors. I'll go ahead and show you the doors now, and then we'll get back to this and I'll show you how I have everything ran. So inside the cab for the soundstage, we have one 10-inch DS18 as a GM10, and then we have two DS18 GM8 SEs. The horns are 240 watt max, 120 watt RMS. The 10-inch are 660 max and 220 watt RMS. The 8-inch DS18 GM8s, they are 580 max and 190 RMS each. And I have the same setup in each door. I built these door pods myself. I built them all with just scrap wood and fiberglass. Threw the DS18 stickers on there. I actually made those stickers myself. I have a decal maker. So this whole setup you see here, I made the whole door pod and everything. In the dash, this is the newest addition. I have some DS18 Pro ZXi 3.5s. Now, of course, obviously I don't have AC. I showed you the second alternator, and the whole dash is already spray foamed. So I figured, why not add these in there? Now these are full range. These are all mid-range. All the door speakers are mid-range, and these here are full range, and they are 120 watt max, and then they're 40 RMS. And then in the back behind the seats, I have actually another set of 8-inch mid-range. They are the Skar 8-inch, FXX 8-inch, and they are 300 max and 150 RMS each. And those are all powered by this single DIN head unit. Both the slapz minis are ran off of this, and the 3 5Ks. And for the subs, I have 9 12-inch Sundown E hybrid D2s, and they're all wired at 1.34 ohms each. So there's three subs per amp, and they're all wired at 1.34 ohms each. Now, as far as my input signal, I have all these are the factory knobs, but I have them hot glued down so they're all in place. I have all my amps gain match set, and then I have just a cheap Amazon Recoil bass knob that I use, and then I run that signal out to a dual-to-one RCA connection, and that's what this is here. It's running up over the power wire for the minis so that I don't have any signal interference, and then it runs back on the top of the box, comes in here, and then into the first amp, and then I'm just daisy chaining. I have input and output, so I just come into this one from that one, and then from this amp daisy chaining it out to this one. And if I wanted to add more amps, I could go so on and so forth. Now the door speakers, I have the 2 8s in each door on these 2 channels, 1 and 2, and then I have the Skar 8 inches behind the seats on this channel, and then I have the 3.5s in the dash on the last channel. And then on this amp, I have the 10s on this channel, and then I have 3 and 4s set up on a different frequencies for the tweeters, for the horns, and I have the horns set up on that channel. And then of course I also have a fan that's ran on the same relay switch as the other 2 fans. And that's pretty much it. The box is it's 27 cubes tuned to 27 hertz, but my peak is 33 hertz. It was 36 hertz, and then I added a little round over up here before I put the fur on it, and it dropped my peak to 33, which I'm happy with it now. I'm pretty happy with it, the way it demos. It's pretty loud as far as the vocals, so it's sound quality and demo. I like it. It's pretty loud for what it is. I'm happy. There's more I could do with it for sure. I could add some, some speakers in here, but the floors are also all wood. Sorry about the mess. I need to clean out a little bit, but the floors are also wood. Everything, is wood, solid wood roof built to the box. So it's a hell of a build. So anyways, I just want to do another walk around of the build, show everything that I got going on with it now and how it's looking, how it's progressed from my last walk around video. I did a little short one. So, but anyways, that's it for now. Like, comment, share, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys on the next one.